Okay, this is a workshop for WordPress and Markethive's support of WordPress through our technology and our plugins. So what I want to do first of all is to actually set up the domain so that I take you through every step that I go through when I'm setting up a new domain. Now I'm assuming you've acquired a domain from your domain registrar. I'm in a hosting account here, so I'm going to add new domain, and that domain is iWave.net, and we're doing website hosting, and we click OK. Alright, now that it's set up, we're going to go to iWave.net and click on hosting settings, and that is applications. And applications, featured applications here, and we're just going to install WordPress right here. I want to make sure that it's not on a directory. I want it on the main root. I want to have unique credentials. I'm going to use my name and a default password that I use until I get the system set up, and I put a unique one in there. And I put an email address in here, and I install. And it's going to install WordPress, and we're going to log into there, and we're going to continue with its configuration. So this part's done. We no longer need to be in our account hosting. Now we're going to go right to iWave.net, and there's our WordPress. We're going to go log into it. Okay, so now we're going to go through the process of setting up its banners, getting the right themes for it, bringing in its plugins, setting up WordPress plugins. So first things first, in appearance, themes. I have a theme that I use because it's responsive, it's simple, and it does what I need it to do for what we do. Maybe for you want something else different, but it's the 14 that I use, so I'm going to activate 2014. Then I got to go get the child to it so that it turns it into a responsive site. So after I delete the other two, I'm going to go to Add Theme, and I'm going to search 14. And there it is. That's the one I want. So I want to install that, and I want to activate it. Okay, now it's activated. I do want banners for it, and I do want an icon for it because I am going to create a group for this blog. So I'm going to go through the process of, first of all, we go to customize. Customize, we go to header. Now header requires 1260 by 240. So I'm going to go look for a bunch of artwork in Google or Bing, whatever your preference is, and I'm going to search for something that's wave oriented. Wave, header. Then I'm going to paste those in there, and then I'm going to find one. Images for wave header 1260. Find something I like. Well, that's kind of cool, but it's got stuff in it. All right, I'm going to continue looking, and then when I find it, we'll be back. Now that we have our image ready to go, we're going to go find it, upload it. It's a simple image. The purpose of this is strictly to demonstrate. Projects, Camtasia, Markethive, vlogs, and there's our image. Select and crop. No need for cropping. Okay, that's done. Now we're going to go in and start configuring what we want this blog to do. Save and publish, of course. An important thing to remember. Okay, so we're going to remove the default stuff that install does. So we're going to remove the hello world. And also note, whenever you trash, make sure you empty the trash. It can mess things up if you leave it sitting there. And the other thing I believe is we have a page to deal with, sample page. We trash that. And we go to the trash and delete it. Empty trash. First of all, we don't want the plugins that are here, so we're going to do a bulk action and delete the plugins that are already here. Then we're going to add new plugins, and we have some that are in memory here in the search plugins. Delete pending comments. This is a very handy one to have. Install that. Activate that plugin. There's a lot of technology that'll push comment spam into your blog. Even though you don't display it, it still shows up in the database. So when it starts adding up, this is a great tool. You just activate the tool, push a button, and just deletes all the messages. Now the next one we're going to put in here is discuss comment system. That's a great system to have because it doesn't allow spam. And it's indexed and it keeps track of things. I prefer it, so I'm going to install it and activate the plugin and configure it. Pretty easy to configure. Got to go to the upgrade, got to get your username and password. Okay, so we're going to make a new one because this is a new domain. Site name, iWave. Discuss name, iWave. Please select a category. We'll say business. Click next. That should be it. So comments. Go to plugins. Okay, it's all set. So now the next thing for me to do is to create the plugin for that group from Markethive. So we're going to go to the group, just to clarify our group so you see it. I've made this group, iWave Tracking. Okay, I'm the only one in it right now. Going to go to blogs, and I'm going to create a WordPress plugin. So I'm going to create new. Name of it's going to be iWave. And its website obviously is iWave.net. WordPress title doesn't matter. Custom iWave. That's it. So all the content that's produced in the iWave group will be sent to this. Alright, so that's the plugin. Click on download. Save the file. And we'll install it in just a minute. Okay, now that we've got the plugin downloaded on my computer, I need to go to plugins. Now I'm on the plugin page. I go to add new, and I'm going to upload plugin. It's important that you click the second button because now it's going to allow you to search it, browse it. It's in my download folder, and that's the plugin. Now I click install now, and I activate the plugin. Now you see I have 2 articles ready to go into this WordPress. The amount of questionable online traffic will blow your mind, and the alleged $7.5 billion fraud in online advertising. I'll show you each one of them so you'll recognize them. And watching this, don't forget, everybody, make sure that you subscribe to all your friends' blogs to help them get reach in their attempts to produce results. We do that for everybody here. So here's the other blog. These blogs are going to wind up over in our new WordPress site. So now I have my Markethive installed, and I go to my settings. This is like a one-time thing. We give you the ability to immediately push. We have a cron. What a cron means, it means, you know, a calendar. So there's a function, so like every 12 hours our cron runs and pushes or pulls all of the plugins, pulling their content from their prescribed setups over in Markethive blog system. But we can push it with our Markethive settings page. And so I go to push, and there we go, and let's see what happened. Shall we? Maybe nothing happened. Oh, look, something happened. There we go. So we have 2 posts. This one here and this one here. Okay, and each one is on its own unique address. This one, see it up here, the address? You don't see it, do you? There we go. See it? So in order to have your links be logical like that, there's a setup that you also have to be aware of in your back office, where it is called settings and it is permalinks. So in permalinks, I choose post name so that I have an actual link that makes sense. So if I want to go out and use that link in a banner ad advertising, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to produce an article over in Markethive. It's going to show up over here in iWave, and then you're going to come over here to iWave, and you're going to find that article. You're going to click on it, and you're going to see its link show up. Come on. I clicked. And then you're going to see its link show up like right there. See? That makes sense? That's it. That concludes setting up your WordPress blog and connecting it to your Markethive blog plugin system. It's that simple.